News 46 is brought to you in part by...
Are you a 3 everyday mom? A significant number of children and adolescents fall short of the calcium they need. Researchers suggest consuming just 3 servings every day of milk, cheese, or yogurt to help reduce body weight and body fat. Milk contributes the most calcium and protein per 100 calories and per penny, making milk a nutrient-rich and cost-effective component for meals. Don't compromise your family's calcium intake, decrease their risk of fracture, and build lifelong healthy habits. Become a 3 everyday mom today. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, we are taking a look, staff's taking a look at PTO 35 and 31. And right now, one of our recommendations is going to be to the town board to repeal 31, rewrite 35, and make it all encompassing. Because right now we have 2 ordinances that address one thing or several things that all should be under one ordinance. And it's just ridiculous to have 2 ordinances and just, clarify it, make it simple and easy, and put it under one ordinance.
The town board meeting had a agenda item to repeal town board ordinance number 35, and we also have ordinance 31. So what are we looking to do now at this point? Because that got shot down. Yeah,
the town board said we're not going to repeal 35 because the town manager and staff is currently working on rewriting 35, and so we need to give staff the time to do what they need to do, do the due diligence. So in reading it, there's seemed to be a lot of issues on the peddlers, solicitors, and temporary licensing, which is PTO 31. That's the one that seems to be causing all the issues in town. It's not the 35, because actually 35 is pretty well written. So our recommendation is to get rid of 31, make 35 all-encompassing, and do away with about 90% of what 31 says to make it easier and more business-friendly for the community in Pahrump. And especially the business community.
Because we do have a lot of temporary licenses here when we have events at the parks and things like that for the mom and pop things. So this won't hinder them getting their licenses for those temporary occasions.
No, in my first meeting, and what I'm doing is holding workshops throughout the end of May and all of June. The next one's going to be June 2nd at noon at the chamber offices. So if you're our business, please come out. Help us rewrite this, because it's very important that the business community get involved, because it's your ordinance. It's not the town's ordinance, it's the business community's ordinance. And I want to make sure that they know that. And they need to get their input. And they need to have their input in.
Is this going to streamline it a little bit better for people to get their business licenses?
Yes, actually, I'd like to go paperless. Ross Miller had this idea a few years ago when I listened to him at a meeting up in North Las Vegas. And I met with him afterwards, and I thought it was a great idea. And that's what I'd like to do is just, if you have your state licensing, which you're supposed to 99.9% of the time, whatever license you may have, whether it be a contractor, whether it be beautician, whether it be through the health department or the Secretary of State, you come in, you show us the paperwork, we look at it, review it, we scan it, we put it into our system, we give you your business license. No more filling out our documentation. It's ridiculous to have to fill out 3, 4, 5 different applications for a business license, one with the state, the county, the town, elsewhere. Clark County's doing this very same thing.